A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wings in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that's stuck down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens up his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. The caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens up his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom.
That was the poem I Know, Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was an acclaimed American poet, storyteller, and activist. She was born Margaret Johnson in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou has a broad career as a singer, dancer, actress, composer, and Hollywood's first black director, but became most famous as a writer, playwright, and poet, and a civil rights activist. Angelou worked for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. She was also an educator and served as a Reynolds Professor of American Studies at Wake Forest University. By 1975, Angelou was recognized as a spokesperson for all who are committed to raising the moral standards of living in the United States. She served as a two presidential committees for Gerald Ford in 1975 and for Jimmy Carter in 1977. In 2000, Angelou was awarded the Medal of Arts by President Bill Clinton. In 2010, she was also awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the U.S. by President Barack Obama. Angelou was also awarded over 50 honorary degrees before her death. Welcome to Lions Roar. Let's start the show. Hello Lions, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Gabriel. Welcome to Lions Roar for Friday, February 14th.
Wait, the 14th?
Yep. Why?
Duh, you know what holiday this is.
Valentine's Day?
No, dude, it's National Ferris Wheel Day.
What?
National Ferris Wheel Day, the day that honors the birth of the inventor of the Ferris wheel, George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. He built the first Ferris wheel, also known as the Chicago Wheel, in 1893. World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, the wheel was over 26 stories tall and carried over 2,100 riders.
Dude, it's Valentine's Day.
That's a good one too.
Let's get on with the show. This Monday is no school day, so another 3-day weekend. That's right, no school. On Monday this time, in honor of our first president, George Washington, the father of the country.
Then get ready for open house on Thursday, February 20th. The fun starts at 6:30 p.m., so grab your family and head to school. They'll want to see and hear all the great things you've been doing this quarter.
Seniors, Wednesday, February 26th is Seniors Pictures Day. To get an appointment for a sitting, see ASB. As always, the sitting is free.
And finally, March 2nd through March 6th is Spirit Week. Let's show everyone that Lion's pride and that Lion spirit.
Good afternoon, Lions. This is Mrs. Layana. Welcome to the Principal's Perspective. It seems hard to believe, but we're already 6 weeks into the third quarter. Progress reports just came out and we're over halfway done. This is a critical time of self-reflection, which, if you remember, is one of the 5 characteristics of being a good student. So take a moment to reflect on your current progress, and if you need to catch up or make some changes, do it. Prove to yourself that you can be a successful student by studying this weekend and completing any missing assignments that your teachers will still accept. I guarantee that you're going to feel a sense of satisfaction for each assignment that you complete, and you'll definitely have a better end of the quarter report card to show for it. Most of you are sitting in academy classes right now. Please check your ABI. Make a list of all that you can accomplish this weekend and then go out and study. I know you can do it. Okay, that's all for now. Keep making good choices, focusing on your goals and earning all your credits, and I'll see you next week with my newest installment of the Principal's Perspective.
You know, I was just reading here about that Valentine's Day holiday.
Yeah, that's today.
Did you know Valentine's Day, or St. Valentine's Day, was originally the Roman festival of Lupercalia and celebrated the coming of spring?
I don't suppose asking you to stop would do any good.
In the 5th century, Pope Gelasius replaced Lupercalia with St. Valentine's Day, a day celebrating love and romance.
I didn't think so.
Today, the holiday has expanded to expression of affection among relatives and friends. You know what that means.
You going to talk for another 15 minutes until my ears bleed?
Nah, it means I can recite you a Valentine's Day poem.
A what?
The wild bee reels from bough to bough with his furry coat and his gauzy wings.
That's wild.
Now in a lily cup and now setting a jacinth bell and swing in his wandering, sit closer love.
Wait.
It was.
Dude, that's wild. Oscar Wilde? You ripped that off.
I just thought.
Tell you what. Let's just wish everyone happy Valentine's Day who's watching.
Okay.
Roses are red and violets are blue. Happy Valentine's Day from us to you.
Oscar Wilde.
Lions roar. Roar on.